guys, come on downstairs. We're playing a little NASCAR Heat 3. It's the creator of Jim Bob Lowder. Episode number 9. We're playing the True Timber Camo 100 from Texas Motor Speedway. Coming off of a 12th place finish last week at Bristol. And that puts us at 5th in the point standings behind Elliott Henderson, CJ Boswell, Michelle Baker Dillon, and Brady Lewis. We are at 88 points, actually tied with Brady Davidson for 5th place. All right, let's get out to the track as we go green. And we are starting in 3rd position after our qualifying run. We drop back into 4th right off the bat, and we get into the side of the 2nd place car, Ackerman. And that allows Michelle Baker Dillon to get a couple of car lengths out ahead of us. As we go through lap number 1, Michelle Baker Dillon has the lead. We are in 2nd. And Hugh Ackerman is right behind us. And we're going to jump ahead now to lap number 5. We're still sitting in 2nd place. It's a 100-lap race here at Texas Motor Speedway. Michelle Baker Dillon at the top of the point standings with us, with Elliott Henderson as well. And Michelle Baker Dillon is coming up on some lap traffic here as we get into lap number 7. So no longer free and clear. Michelle Baker Dillon and ourselves have some lap traffic to deal with. If we can do a better job, we'll get out in front of her and take 1st place here in the early going. And we nose out. No, she gets out to the right side, to the high side of that car, and is still in 2nd. And we get into 1st place, kind of slide around the corner, a little bit of drifting, and we are into 1st. So we did not, I don't believe we led at any point last week at Bristol, if I remember correctly. And we finished in 12th. Had some issues. Let's see how we do as a front runner here as we come up on Britain, the 20th place car. At some point I'm going to start to learn these racers' numbers, and I'll start being able to refer to them as their number rather than the place they're in. Who knows, that might be right at the end of this Extreme Dirt Tour season. I only plan on doing one Dirt Tour season, and then I'm calling it quits on the dirt racing. I enjoy it, it's fun, but got bigger fish to fry in this series. We want to get Jim Bob Lowder to the Cup Series as quickly as we possibly can without skipping any steps. I don't want to simulate. I want to, earn our way there, do it the right way, and we'll have fun doing it. But do not be fooled. The goal is not to win a Extreme Dirt Tour Series championship, although that would be a nice feather in the cap as we go through it. But if we don't do it this year, as we get into Henderson. Henderson overtook us, and now we're getting thrown around as 4 or 5 cars go screaming past us. We're in lap number 13. We have dropped back to 3rd place. Boswell is out to our right. And let's skip ahead now to lap number 26. We've moved up to 2nd place now. We have teammate John Goodman in front of us. And he forces us to pass him nearly in the infield. And now another teammate, Anthony DeFazio, the 22 car, in 22nd place, ironically. Lap number 27. We are in 2nd. I do not know who is in 1st. They're out in front of us a ways. I think it's probably Michelle Baker Dillon, as we get through on the inside of John Schneider. So we're about to lap the number 2 car, John Schneider. Brown is in 10th place. We're looking at his spoiler. And he passes Laguerre, drops the 77 down to 10th place. We are in 2nd. We are searching for the number 1 car. We get into the side of Laguerre, I believe, or Goalie, sorry, the 7 car. Jay Martin now making some hay on the inside here. We skip ahead now to lap number 56. We're past the midway point. I decided not to do stages here in the dirt track, or the dirt tour, until the playoffs. I'll do stages when the playoffs come around. And then as we get into the next series, which will be the Camping World Truck Series, we'll do stages in those races as well. There is Michelle Baker Dillon up ahead of Anthony DeFazio, our teammate. Hopefully, well, we're just going to pass him, and maybe he can get up behind us and give us a little push. I don't know. Michelle Baker Dillon out in front of us. We're trying to catch up to her in lap number 58 here at Texas Motor Speedway. I don't know a ton about racing, but I'm learning. And we're having fun doing so. I do have NASCAR Heat 3. I know NASCAR Heat 4 is out. But I bought this. It was a budget game. It was like $9 several months ago. And I've had a lot of fun with it. Don't plan on getting NASCAR 4, but I might. If they come out with the NASCAR Heat 5, maybe in the future, we'll graduate on to that one. But for the time being, we're just going to play a little NASCAR Heat 3 and build our career with Jim Bob Lowder. Hopefully get to the Cup Series and compete in that. That would be fun. 61st lap here. We still have Michelle Baker Dillon in our sights, but she is out ahead of us by several car lengths and a little bit of lap traffic in between us. Brooks on the outside. We're about to lap the 8th place car. And let's jump ahead again. We're still riding in 2nd place. Wilson's now in front of us. We've lapped the 8th place and the 7th place cars. And now we're looking at lapping the 6th place car. So we might have ourselves pretty much assured a top 5 finish. Once we get past Wilson, he would have to, something bad would have to happen. The big one would have to derail our chances here, as we have fallen back into 3rd now. Did not realize how close the number 3 car, or the 3rd place car, I call it the number 3 car, but it's the 3rd place car. I don't even know who it is, because I can't see it here, and I am concentrating on running this race without looking behind me much. Because when I do that, bad things happen. All right, we've got Libson up in front of us. Lap number 69 out of 100. We're in 3rd place. We have not lapped the 6th place car yet. Starting to have slower lap times. Brown still in front of us. We're going to try to sneak on the inside of him. Can't do it. 30 laps to go. Lap number 71. Now let's skip to lap number 80. 21 laps to go. We have lapped the 6th place car. We've got Wilson, the 5th place car, in front of us. We look at lapping him, and also we have Henderson, the 2nd place car, is just ahead of us as well. So it's Henderson and Michelle Baker Dillon, 2 of the drivers ahead of us in the point standings, as we catch and overtake Henderson. And now we are looking at Michelle Baker Dillon trying to sneak inside, and then Henderson comes inside us. We left that inside open. Henderson takes advantage of it, and he's in 2nd place. Michelle Baker Dillon and Henderson now, all 3, number 1, number 2, number 3, all on the inside, and somewhat single file, not super organized, but somewhat single file. And now Michelle Baker Dillon moves to the top of the track. Henderson's going on the inside, and we're all over the place behind him, not sure which line we want to follow. Henderson on the inside would probably be the better one at this point right now. And Michelle Baker Dillon and Henderson are neck and neck, and Henderson now is scooted out in front of Michelle Baker Dillon for the top spot. We are in 3rd, Michelle Baker Dillon in 2nd in front of us. Lap number 84. We're coming down the stretch of this race here in our extreme dirt racing career. It's going to be a short dirt racing career. The last 1 year as we sneak on the inside of Michelle Baker Dillon. And now we have Elliott Henderson out in front of us. He is the points leader so far in the circuit on the series. And now we have fallen back to 3rd. 10 laps to go. We're in lap number 90. 3rd place behind Michelle Baker Dillon and Elliott Henderson. Coming up on some lap traffic. We're trying to pass Lewis here, maybe for the 2nd or 3rd time. I don't know how many times by now we've passed him. And now we have John Schneider out in front of us, the number 2 car. And we are in 2nd place. John Schneider is in 10th with 9 laps to go. We have a sub 17-second lap. Not bad there. 8 laps to go. Our teammate Lauren Sheridan is out in front of us. And John Schneider gets into the side of us. Are you kidding me, Schneider? And Michelle Baker Dillon gets in front of us. Schneider put us into the wall. Michelle Baker Dillon moves into second place. And we're going to remember that with John Schneider. And Schneider hits us again. What are you doing, dude? So I don't know what we've done to Schneider, but he obviously is holding a grudge for something. And right now we've got a race to try to win rather than to think about revenge. But we're not gonna forget John Schneider trying to put us into the wall there a couple of times here in this lap. Lap number 95, maybe in the last couple laps. But John Schneider, I don't know if he's teammates with Michelle Baker Dillon or what, but he was out there trying to wreck us. And we are into second place with 5 laps to go. That was a plus 17 second lap. Any sub 17 second lap I'll take here. Texas Motor Speedway dirt track. 96 laps done. 4 laps to go as we cross for the 97th time. Lap number 97. John Goodman out in front of us now. He's a teammate. Maybe he can help us out. Or maybe we just fly past him. We'll see. Goodman. Or he'll probably block us, most likely. So there's Laguerre now in the 11th place car. We are in second. No sign of the leader unless, I think that's Martin up ahead of Laguerre. We're in lap number 98. As we cross for lap number 99, we have 2 laps to go. We pass Laguerre on the inside. Coming around looking for that first place car in lap number 99, and now we hit lap 100. The white flag is out, and McCabe's out in front of us, but no sign of number 1, and it is looking like a second place finish as we take the checker flag there. Second place at the True Timber Camo 100. We'll take it. Our best finish yet. We have yet to get a win in this series, but judging by that race, it's coming. So Elliot Henderson finishes first, Jim Bob Lowder second, Michelle Baker Dillon in third, Lauren Sheridan, our teammate, in 14th. And Dan Goodman, another teammate, in 22nd, and Anthony DeFazio, another teammate, in 24th. So we are carrying this team. No question about that. We are in third place in the point standings now. As we end this episode number 9, we are third place in the point standings, 4 points behind Michelle Baker Dillon. And both of us are trailing Elliot Henderson, who has 3 wins in 4 races here on the career of Jim Bob Lowder on NASCAR Heat 3. It's Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.